Hi guys, before I get into this video, I just want to give you another quick Christmas random fact about me. So every single Christmas time, I always go up to a event up in Hyde Park, which if you didn't know, it is a park in the central of London, pretty much near where Buckingham Palace is. And every single Christmas time, about the middle or just past the middle of November up until the beginning of January, about the 2nd or the 3rd, there is an event up there called Winter Wonderland. So every single Christmas time, me and my brother always go up to this event as it's part of our Christmas tradition, and it has a Christmas market up there which you can buy knickknacks for different presents, present ideas. They have numerous food outlets there that sell hot dogs, burgers, chips, pretzels, anything like that, as well as hot chocolate and mulled wine. And they have numerous rides up there which cost from a variety. It costs like different amounts of money depending about what one you want to go on. And it doesn't cost anything to go into Winter Wonderland as it's free. Although if you do have a bag of some sort, they have to check it as well, and you cannot bring any bottles of water in. But it's a really fun experience going into this place. And it's a shame that COVID-19 has affected this wonderful event, and this is the only year which I'm aware of that this event has been cancelled or not happening this year. Which is a shame because it feels weird not having Christmas and not being able to go up to this place, as I said, it's part of our Christmas tradition. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is David. If you are new here, hi, welcome. And if you have been watching my channel for a while now, welcome back. So today I am going to be doing the Christmas Carol book tag. I wasn't tagged by anyone specifically to do this video, but throughout December I am going to be uploading a Christmas tag video every Wednesday throughout December. And the original creator of this tag is actually called Lauren Wade. I will link her video down below as well for you guys to actually look at, as well as all the questions I will be saying in this tag video. They will also be down below as well. And as always, if you see me looking down, I'm just looking at my notes. Question 1. The Ghost of Christmas Past. A book that was a childhood favourite. Now I remember not really reading much when I was a young boy, as I found it really hard to pick up a book and for it to hold my interest, as I felt that I had to find something that was an interest to me, that I found intriguing to pick up, and I wasn't really much of a reader when I was a boy. But I do remember picking up the 4th Harry Potter book, The Goblet of Fire, and really enjoying it. It was the first book that it was the first big book that I ever picked up and read from start to finish, and I remember I had a lot of fun reading it. Question 2. The Ghost of Christmas Present. A recent book that you think will become one of your all-time favourites. So because we're in the last month of the year, there isn't many books that I have still to read that will surprise me and become one of my favourites of the year. So I am going to say a previous book that I read during this year called June by Frank Herbert. This is one of the books that I feel that it's in my top 5 novels I've read this year. I absolutely love this novel. I felt that when I was reading it that I was a part of this world, and I so much wanted to be in this story with these characters. I absolutely loved it. I had so much fun reading this book, and I did a review on it, which I'll put a picture up here, and the link will be down below, so please check that out. This book was so much fun for me to read, it really was. Question 3. The Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come. A book coming out next year that you are most excited about. Now I wasn't really sure about what to say for this question, as I'm not really aware about what books are going to be coming out next year. But one I'm excited about reading, or more curious about reading, is Stephen King's new book called Later, and it will be coming out on the 2nd of March, which I will be buying on the day, and I obviously will be reviewing it on my channel. So that's one that I'm I'm actually most excited about picking up and actually reading. Question 4. Humbug. A book that everyone loves that you just can't stand. Again, I wasn't sure about what to say for this question, as I read whatever I want to read, but I suppose I could say that Twilight can fall under this question, as I did start to listen to some of the audio and I got about halfway through, but the story wasn't really for me. I found the story a bit flat. Although the main characters of Edward and Bella are only slightly better than they are in the movie, but only slightly, I found Edward to be a bit awkward, especially when he was around Bella to begin with, about how he was all like tensed up and he was like trying to hold himself back. It was like he actually looked like that he was, well, it sounded like that he was trying to hold in a fart. That's how he appeared to be around Bella. And yeah, I just wasn't enjoying this book. I know, I was just thinking, why am I listening to this book just because I can review it on my channel? And I DNF'd it. Question 5. Bob Cratchit. An old dependable that you always recommend. So this was really easy for me, as I'm always recommending this book to numerous people, whether they are my lovely subscribers or whether they are people that I'm talking to BookTube in general. And this book is The Hellbound Heart by Clive Barker. This is the one book that I always recommend to people, especially if they aren't sure about where to start off with horror. This book is incredible, and it's one that I would recommend to anyone, and even you that are watching this video. Question 6. Tiny Tim. An unhyped book that you think deserves more love. So the book that I've chosen for this question is The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams. Yes, and I know that this isn't a underhyped book, as it's a fairly popular book, but the reason why I've chosen it is because I feel that not a lot of people are talking about it on BookTube. So that's why I'm actually talking about it now. Loads of people, or more people, should read this book. It is incredible, it's very short, and it's incredibly funny, and it has some of the best characters that I've ever came across in a science fiction book. Question 7. Today, why? It's Christmas Day. What's a book that always gets you in the mood for Christmas, apart from Christmas Carol? This was probably the most easiest one for me to answer out of all these questions, and that is Hogfather by Terry Pratchett. I'm currently reading Nosferatu by Joe Hill, but as soon as I finish that one, I will be going straight onto this one. And I absolutely love this book so much, even though I've only read it once. But I've watched the mini-series, or the movie, or whatever it is, numerous times, and I absolutely love it so much. And it just embodies what we all know about Christmas, but puts it in a fantasy world and shakes up the whole idea of Santa Claus and giving presents and Christmas in general, and just puts a unique twist on it which only Terry Pratchett can actually do. And the last question, question 8. The Muppet Christmas Carol. Your favourite film adaptation of a book. So my answer to this question is the original Pet Sematary movie, which is based on the book of the same name by Stephen King. This film is amazing. It really is, as it delves into what the book is all about, and that is a parent losing their child and them having to ask themselves the difficult questions, which are, if you could bring your deceased relatives back from the dead, would you do it? Even though they would come back different, would you do that? And this film is so good, it really is. I watched the remake as well, and it was okay, but it really annoyed me as it kind of missed the point of the book entirely and did its own thing. And yeah, don't like the remake, but the original is fantastic. So I've got to tag some people for this video, and I am going to be tagging Kayla Lenzen, Lady Jane Books, Jess the Book Freak, and Alex's Library. And if you want to do this tag video and I haven't mentioned your name, you can just say that I tagged you. So that is it, guys. That is my Christmas Carol book tag. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like, comment down below, and if you've enjoyed this video as a whole, please consider subscribing. If you do subscribe, please click on the little bell notification just so you know whenever I upload videos, which is every Monday and Friday. But throughout December, I will be uploading a tag video every Wednesday. I also want to give you guys another quick reminder about a readathon that me and several booktubers have actually created, called a Bookworms New Year's readathon. This is something that we're going to be doing next month in January. I will put a picture up here of my announcement video, and the link will be down below, so it will tell you whatever you would possibly want to know about this readathon. So please check that out, and it's just something fun that we thought of introducing for everyone to be doing next year. And with all that said, have a Merry Christmas, and I will see you all in my next video.